Good morning, y'all. Merry Christmas. And while the kids in there playing with all their toys and everything like that, I'm out here with the timber frames, that one of the small pieces that I picked up. And I'm just going to remove these few nails that's left in here. As you can see, there was a whole lot of them everywhere. But this is the only ones that I see that's left on this piece. This piece is busted. There's not a whole lot I can do with that. I probably just end up throwing it in the burn pile. I don't know. I might be able to salvage some of it. But I'm just going to take these out real quick and then take a planer to it and see what it looks like. Okay. Alright, now that I got the nails out, I'm just going to run it over with my little handheld planer right here. The battery powered. It is Ryobi. I know most of the stuff I have is Milwaukee, but I've never used these a whole lot. And there's nothing wrong with Ryobi. That's just I prefer the black and red. You know what I mean? So if anybody wants to upgrade me one, I'll let you. Let's see what it looks like, okay? I already know this is pine, I can tell by the color. And the grains and everything. I can tell it's pine. But I still want to see what it looks like under all this dirt and everything like that, grime. Yeah, that's definitely pine. About 2 inches thick. It looks. Oh, there's a nail. That's the only. Oh, there's another one. That's one good thing. That's one thing I do need. I need a handheld metal detector to go through there. But you can see saw marks right through here where they went through when they would cut on the sawmill. Big old round 46 inch or 36 inch. Or was it 48? One or the other. Blades not like today. Not like the small thin bands. These were big, huge saw blades. But that's what makes these lines right here when they send them through. And after time, they just dirt, sand, grit, oil, whatever, seeps in down to them. And they make a pretty good little texture mark. Or character mark. But, looks pretty good. This is not really that much of a timber frame, but it was part of the beam that was in that whole house. But as you can see, I don't know what they were thinking, but look at all these nails. Now, I don't know what the purpose of this was, but there's a lot of them. Some of them flat out fat, big dubras. But I got some pulling to do. There's a lot of nails. I don't know what the purpose of all those were for, but I got to get them out before I can do anything. Yep. Just a little piece of tool advice. Get you some of these clamps. Quick grip. They don't have to be Irwin. They can be Walmart brand. It don't matter. They can be Harbor Freight. These things are handy. Especially when you're working by yourself. This is one end of it, and you can tell this side is rotten. I hadn't cut it off yet. It's just falling apart. And when I pull those big old long nails out of it, you can tell it's rotting. So I went down here and cut this end off, and I was glad because you can see it's not rotten. So far back, it's not. It's just kind of like surface, which I'm really glad. And you can tell this is a lot older tree too, because you can tell by the rings on here. Hey Gabe.
Yes, sir.
Can you come give us a lesson real quick on the rings of the tree?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. My middle child, my only son, is about to give you a quick little lesson on the rings of a tree. So what do the rings represent?
Okay, so the rings represent how their age.
Okay.
And if there's one ring that has a lot of space, that means they had something more like more water, more nutrition. Okay. And the closer they are, they mean like they have less of something like water or nutrition.
Okay. So how do you determine the age of it?
You count how many rings are in one log.
Like the center, like right here you're talking about?
All these.
All the way down through here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Well, good. That's education by Gabe. Alright. There you go. Good morning, y'all. I just got off work and I want to get at least this piece done. Not really completely done because I still got some nails to take out, but at least see if it's worth doing anything with. I cut that side off and it was clean. It wasn't no rot and everything like that. But this side is, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right about here. I looked a while ago, I didn't see any nails anywhere, so let's just see how it looks, okay? Guess what? There's nails right there. Let me try another one. Okay. Besides it being split right here, it looks ain't no rotten past that one point, so you could see how it looked on the end. And so I just picked a spot and started cutting, and I got past it. So even though it is a lot shorter, I can still do a lot with it after I get all these nails out. But hey, one turned out really, really good. Well, actually a bunch of them has, but since they've dried out, but this one I was able to save. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to, but this one was good to save. Alright. Y'all stay salty. Y'all have a blessed day.